In the dingy bylanes of Delhi's Chandni Chowk, there is more that catches your eye amidst the noise and drama. Kacha Mahajani, Delhi's bullion hub, the home to India's biggest gold traders. But these men are now facing a predicament that was once heard of only in the 70s and the 80s.
देखिए, इसके पीछे सरकार की गलत पॉलिसी है। अभी आपने देखा होगा कि 4% कस्टम ड्यूटी थी, उसको गवर्नमेंट ने कुछ ही टाइम में बढ़ा के 10% कर दिया, जिससे जो फॉरेन का भाव है और जो इंडिया में भाव है उसमें काफ़ी डिफरेंस हो गया है। इसके कारण स्मगलर को बढ़ावा मिला है। दोबारा से 91 से जो पहले के हाजी मस्तान हैं, दाऊद इब्राहिम हैं, ये लोग फिर से पैदा होने का खतरा है।
Gold smuggling is a bitter reality for these traders today. A return of an era when Haji Mastan and Dawood Ibrahim controlled the yellow metal racket.
देखिए, मान लो आप 25,000 रुपये का भाव अगर फॉरेन कंट्री में है, रुपीज़ में अगर हम माने, तो 11% हमारी 10% कस्टम ड्यूटी प्लस 1% वैट, यानी कि 300 रुपये के हिसाब से भी लगाएं तो 11-33, 3.5 लाख रुपया तो ये डिफरेंस आ जाता है। दूसरा, जो नॉमिनेटेड एजेंसियों का प्रीमियम है $130 तकरीबन, उसका 2 लाख रुपया 1 किलो पर डिफरेंस होता है, यानी कि 5.5 लाख 25,000 रुपये वाला सोना 30,500 रुपये में इंडिया मार्केट में मिलता है, जिससे स्मगलरों का प्रॉफिट बढ़ जाता है और उनको बढ़ावा मिलता है स्मगलिंग करने में।
India is now witnessing a spurt in gold smuggling like never seen before. The rise, a fallout of the government's imposed curbs on gold imports. But the impact is radical and has left thousands in the lurch. As investigators struggle to crack down on the smugglers, seizure after seizure, there is little that has changed on the ground.
Over the next 30 minutes, we'll take you through the inside details of gold smuggling in India. Details never seen or heard before. Remember, the government liberalized gold imports way back in the 1990s, hoping that the black market for the gold will vanish, also hoping that there will be an addition to the exchequer through revenues. But unfortunately, none has happened, and things have taken a turn for the worse.
This is 37-year-old TK Fayaz from Pallur village in Kerala. He lived his life large, considered a role model for many in his village. He boasted of links with celebrities, politicians, police officers, and even Customs and Directorate of Revenue Intelligence officials. But on 21st September 2013, the bubble burst. Fayaz was arrested in a gold smuggling case in New Delhi.
The enormity of the smuggling ring came to light with the arrest of two ladies who were smuggling in gold hidden in jackets. This led to the arrest of TK Fayaz, who has emerged as the kingpin of the smuggling racket. Hailing from a poor family in North Kerala and a school dropout, the growth of Fayaz's fortunes has been rather fast. He grew rich and was rubbing shoulders with celebrities and powerful politicians cutting across party lines. It is said that Fayaz's reach and links are rather long and strong.
An NRI businessman based in Dubai, and Fayaz had smuggled 42 kilograms of gold worth 12 crore during the last 2 months through the Kochi airport using women carriers. After his arrest, Fayaz confessed that several customs and police officials had facilitated his smuggling activities. The nefarious racket was busted, and it spilled open a whole new can of worms. But the crackdown had begun 48 hours ahead of Fayaz's arrest. Customs officials had issued a lookout notice against Fayaz after 2 women and a man were detained at the Kochi International Airport on 19 September. The group was attempting to smuggle 20 kilograms of gold. On being caught, the man threatened the customs officials with dire consequences and showed them his call list. It was on this list that investigators found names of powerful people in the government and the glamour world. It also included the name of a former Miss South India.
Yes, I'll give a press meeting regarding this tomorrow. Okay? That's it.
Where? I'll let you know the place and time.
Give me your telephone number, so I'll just contact you.
Okay, just one question. Just one question. Do you know Mr. Faiz?
Yes, I know him. That's it, I know him.
You have any relation with the Faiz?
No, nothing as such.
Rest of things we'll discuss tomorrow evening, right?
I'll give you a call.
Tomorrow evening we'll sit and discuss.
Yes, please give me your telephone number. Tomorrow I'll give you a call. Thank you.
Please.
Take it.